Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. It's a kind of a rainy, overcast day, but I don't care. Starting to get a little bit warmer. We had a record low the other day in South Bend. They had it got down to 28 one night. Yeah, cold for this time of year. It's made a lot of the fruit farmers a little nervous because that could devastate them, that cold. A lot of them have what they call heaters, heat misters out there that mist warm water on their trees and stuff so they don't freeze. So, yes. Yesterday was pretty much, I showered, got comfy clothes like capris and a t-shirt. You know, t-shirt. That's my outfit. Most important decision, what color do I wear today? And I had to do a lot of book work where I put stuff into QuickBooks from April and reconciled it for my bank statement. And, you know, that kind of fun stuff. It all came out perfect though. You gotta love it when you reconcile and everything's nice and there is no, where'd this 10 cents come from, or why I'm 10 cents short. Oh, I'm so happy when it comes out to zero. I had planned on going to the Y last night after I got my paperwork done, but I totally lost track of time. It seems like when you have a project, like when you're sitting around with nothing to do, time goes so slow. But when you're busy doing something, it's like you look at the clock and then you look again and like an hour and a half has passed and you're like, what happened? How did that happen? So I got my paperwork done. I looked at the clock and it was 7 o'clock and I'm like, what? And that's the time the class started. So, no Y last night. I'm going to try to go on a Thursday night. Friday I won't be able to go. That's when me and my uterus are not friends. You know. I had to go pick up another pack of these. I was going to call. This is my birth control. Or for me they call it cancer prevention. Because that's what helped me. I had 3 pills left in here. And I was going to call the pharmacy to get a, what's it called? Refill. I had to look at the thing to see the word. Couldn't think of it. And I noticed it said no refills left, so I had to call my doctor's office. And I said, I have an appointment at the beginning of June. If you can extend me 1 more month, that'll get me right to my appointment. Like, I'll have 2 pills left after my appointment. So that's just a perfect time. So yes. She's like, okay, I'll call it in. So I was waiting for me when I got home. Because we left this morning to go to Bailey's Discount Center on a business run. We went and got toilet paper. Exciting, I know. But they had rolls, a lot of regular rolls of toilet paper. But they had like the ones that are like this. They have ones that are bigger. But we use this. And it was even 2-ply, which is nice. Because a lot of the stuff, though, some of the stuff we order for the farms is 1-ply. And they had it for 99 cents a roll. Or I'll say roughly $12 a case, because there's 12 rolls in a case. And so when we order them from our distributor, it costs us almost $30 a case. So it was a bit of a saving. So I bought a case last week when I went, we took Shannon there. I showed my cousin, and it was exactly what we had, except it was 2-ply. So he's like, yeah, go back and get as much of that as you can. When I went, there was a lot more of it. Some people had bought quite a bit of it. I don't know why average people would buy maybe there were other toilet people there. I don't know. So I got next to the skid. I saw a guy. I'm like, I want what's left on this skid right here. There's 111 rolls. There's 9 cases and 3 oddballs. There's 111 rolls right here. And I want them. He goes, you want me to check in the back to see if we have any more? I said, yes, I do. But they didn't have any more back there. He did go look. So then they wrote up a slip, and then they brought the little mover thing and took it in the back by a door in the back. So after we get done shopping, we just went around and they loaded us up. So I have a lot of toilet paper in my van right now. Taking it all to the shop tomorrow. We have a class at noon. A class on the phone to teach us about QR codes, finally. And then have a business meeting there. Take the toilet paper there. Got paychecks to take there. Yes. Then last night about midnight, talking to a friend in a text message. They're going to come visit for a week, coming in on Monday. I said, just so you know, I'll be getting on my period, so I might not be too peppy that day. But within a day or two, I should be good. I keep wanting to burp, but then it won't come out. Don't you hate that? So you have to see who comes. And then the day he leaves, he flies out. My friend comes in a vehicle who's going to be here for 5 days. The next 2 weeks are going to be so fun. And then I'll have a little break before the June party. All you guys that are interested in the June party who are watching this, message me. I'm going to start sending out messages on Facebook. I got my list. I'm going to start touching base with people and try to start getting a kind of a head count. And I'm starting to deal with that. Today I bought a case of, at Bailey's, they had got a skid of vegetarian refried beans. And somebody I know named Daryl, who's coming from Grand Rapids, I know he's a vegetarian. And I know a lot of refried beans are made with lard. And when I saw vegetarian, I'm like, I'm getting those. So I bought a case and I'm going to put them in a crock pot with a tiny bit of water to loosen them up and to make sure I know I have something that, you know, that's a vegetarian option for the refried bean. And they were like 2 cans for $1, so not very expensive. They're in the garage. Yeah. And so I was excited to get those. Hi, Kitty. Are you coming to say hello? So party planning will probably start popping off here pretty soon. Like more like head counts and really starting to think of what I need. And I'm going to have one of my guests one of these weeks, I don't know which one, stop and do some pricing at Gordon Food Services. And yes. That's what's happening. Dad just left to go call bingo. I'm going to go watch some stuff on the DVR. I'm going to go heat up some dinner first. Yesterday, after I took a shower and before I did paperwork, I put on a pork loin in the roaster pan with a little, all we had was chicken stock, so I just poured some of that in there. And some onion and carrot and potatoes. A little onion soup mix in there. Salt, pepper, you know. So we have, and 2 small heads of cabbages that I wedged and laid on top. That's Dad's favorite part. He loves the cabbage. I like it, but sometimes it doesn't like me. It gives me gas in the belly. It rumbles my belly. Sometimes I don't like it. Just saying. Hey, Kitty, what you doing? Kitty. Kitty, Kitty. She's not paying attention. But now I'm going to roll out. I'm going to load this. Probably turn it on live a little bit later because I'm not going to sit here until it's done. See, because I got some settings I got to change. And you can only do that on the computer. It's limited to what you do on the phone. So I always upload it privately from the phone. And then when I get to my computer, I change my settings to what I want and turn it on live. Then all you people who comment and wonder why there are no comments, I have it as set as approved comments. So like hours later, I might go on there. I see them come through, but I can't approve them from my phone. I have to approve them from the computer. So I'll sit down and say approve all, and it approves them. And if there's ever one that's like some jerk, I'll just delete or block them. Sometimes it happens once in a while. Doesn't bother me, so. All right. Kitty, do you want to say goodbye? She does not want to say goodbye. But I will.